All right, so I'm out here in the rain. I just backed up to this one just to kind of run through things that people don't tell you that make it a whole lot easier to do this. But spend a lot more time trying to get these lined up before you hook on and get ready. If you have to back up a few times to do that, it's going to save you in the long run. This one's not a super heavy load, but it is full, and it'll just be a lot easier the straighter we have, so we're not putting it in a bind. But once I get back there, backed up to it, then I'll raise it up. And I want to get it raised up pretty high, but not to the point that those ends are driving into the ground. So that should be pretty close to where I want to be. Obviously it's pretty cloudy, and we're fixing to be in the middle of a thunderstorm, so I'm trying to get it out before it gets muddy. So I might have to cut this video short depending on, but we'll pull this off, get enough slack. Ooh, it's getting dark on us pretty quick. All right. Ooh. Yeah, we're fixing to be in the middle of this thunderstorm, so we may be cutting this short. But once I get it raised up to that point where it's going to be sitting on those, now it's time to start kicking it back down and getting it's going to lift that dumpster up. If we can, I'll let it drain off for a second. There's probably rain collected in it. Boy, that wind is picking up, and I think we're fixing to be in the middle of it. If so, we'll just turn the truck off and wait and come back out and finish this video up. Yesterday I got plumb soaked picking one up. All right, so that's on about where I want it. So now I'll get back in the truck. And we'll get her thrown into neutral. And from neutral, let me turn a light on so you can actually see what's going on. So once I got it in neutral, a lot of times I'll take and watch out my mirror to see what it's doing, and then I'll start reeling it in. And I can feel my truck rolling back, which is good, a little bit. All right, and that's getting it started. So, boy, it's a pouring down now. That's okay. So we've got it started, and it's just easing its way on up there. So we're good. So we just want to keep taking it in, and you'll have to adjust kind of the angle you've got. Right now we're good, but it'll kind of get in a bind here in a minute, and we'll just, like right there, we'll just raise it up a little bit so it's not dragging on the frame. And these are little tips that I didn't know getting into this. Boy, it is coming down. Raise it up a little bit, keep it going. Woo! Okay, so that's kind of at our pivot point, which is what we're looking for. Woo, it's coming down. And then we're going to just drop it back down. We just don't want to crank the whole weight of this thing the whole time. We want to do it as easy as possible. So now we'll finish it up, let it run it the rest of the way in, and then we're fixing to run inside and get out of the rain. Thankfully, this is at the house. Just loading one up that needs to go to the dump. And we're almost there. Perfect timing, because we are rained out, my friends. It is a downpouring. Woo. Not ideally how I wanted to do that tutorial, but that's okay. We got it done. And then obviously now we're going to try to take off out of here and get out, keep the momentum. Right now you can see it started to bog down a little bit, and I can feel it. So I'm just going to drive up to a little high spot spot where I know I'm good, and then park it there. Just don't try to stop whenever you start feeling it bogged down unless your wheels are spinning. If your wheels start spinning, you're stuck like Chuck. I did that actually last week. Took me about 2 hours of digging. I would dig down and then I would slide a jack under, jack it up, and I worked with a couple of different bottle jacks and floor jacks and had to go one tire at a time, jack it up, get some boards under it. That's the long process when you don't have anybody available to come help you. The tractor wouldn't pull it out. These are big trucks, so that's just kind of what you got to do sometimes. But as you can see, and it is coming down, and we are actually under a big tree right now, so it's shedding a lot of that off. But woo, I'm telling you, I'm soaked to the bone. But anyways, I'll go over some more stuff later. Unfortunately, I thought we were going to beat that storm and get this thing loaded up, but I had to get it out before this rain really started coming down, because where I've got them parked right now, man, it just gets boggy, muggy, and you know, try to avoid all that. And I don't want to dig the truck out again. So check back in with me, and I'll have some more videos coming up. Thanks.